What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. The Voyage continues with One Piece episode 1093, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to join the council and become a part of the crew. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright everybody, thank you all for joining me again today, for joining me for another week of One Piece. So first and foremost, I would like to apologize for missing the 1092 review. I was not able to get that all done in time before I went on vacation, so I do apologize for that. So with all that being said, beginning of this, I do want to touch on some of the stuff that happened in 1092 before we get to the 1093. So you want to hop straight to the 1093 discussion, I will leave a timestamp in the description and on screen right now, so you can go ahead and take a look at that. But yeah, so 1092. So starting us off with that, the most notable stuff that happened in 1092. One, CP9, the return of CP9. They came back and they got promoted. So they rose the ranks all the way up to CP0. That's crazy. And they also gave us some more information, as well as dropped the bombshell on us that they are here to kill Dr. Vegapunk. So I was originally under the assumption that, why would they have a reason to kill Dr. Vegapunk earlier? Because now I think back in, what was that, the 1091 review, I was like, is Dr. Vegapunk truly on the side of the government, or she's being held against her will for whatever reason? Or, that's before we found out there was multiple versions of them. So we know they pulled up to come kill Dr. Vegapunk, and now I guess this confirms, maybe not confirms, that Vegapunk was against working with the government against their will, but for whatever reason they want to kill Vegapunk. Don't know what, but they want to kill him. But the extra information that we did get out from CP9, not CP9, I guess CP0 now, they told us that Dr. Vegapunk split himself into 6 different beings, that these beings he referred to them as satellites. And then we also got the name drop for all the different punks. So going through them real quick, 1 through 6, we got Shaka, Lilith, Edison, Pythagoras, Atlas, and York. So we already met 3 of them, I think. So yeah, we got to meet the other 3 still, which is Pythagoras and York and Edison. Yeah, so can't wait to meet the other Vegapunks and see what they bring to the table, and just how they evolve the story and add their own little flair to the story in their own special little way. But other than that, what I'm most definitely looking forward to is the Luffy versus Lucci round 2, baby. Can't wait for that. Cannot wait for that to happen, especially because I think it'll be a good test to see how far Luffy has come throughout his time here. Not to say that taking down 2 emperors isn't a good test of strength, but we back when we first fought Lucci, that was different times. We just unlocking 2nd gear and 3rd gear, but we all the way, we're waking our different fruit now, baby. So it'll just be nice to see that round 2 and see how that will go. On Futures Island, Luffy's group, they're still wandering the island. They stumbled upon the fashion machine, so we finally got our first outfits. Look at our first new outfits for the Future Island, at least in the actual series. And then on top of that, they found one of the Kuma bots running around, and then we got the full reveal that know from Bonnie that Kuma is her father. So that's crazy. Still wait, cannot wait for the Kuma flashbacks. I already know they coming. Can't wait for the Kuma flashbacks to learn more about Kuma. Hopping into the 1093 discussion, Law versus Blackbeard, and oh my fucking gosh, this shit looks phenomenal. Shout out to the animators. The first official real fight in the Egghead arc, and it looks freaking amazing. So apparently Blackbeard already knew, Blackbeard already knew he knew one of them was gonna come from Wano to this island, so he just basically set up a trap for either Law, Kid, and Luffy. He was just picking up the look of the draw. He pulled Law, and he wants their road pointing glyphs, and he probably also wants their powers as well, because I know during this fight Law mentioned that Blackbeard and his group been going around hunting power users, and now they all got ridiculous powers. So does that mean that Blackbeard can not only steal Devil Fruit powers, but he can also grant them to other people as well? That's kind of crazy. So he is almost kind of like similar to All For One. Yeah, All For One. That's what I'm referring to, how he can steal other people's quirks and give them out to people as well. But yeah, that's kind of interesting though, because we only heard about him stealing devil fruits, but not able to really hand it out to other people. So that's kind of crazy to even think about. Because I also originally thought that maybe he set this trap to steal Law's devil fruit, which may still be the case, especially as we saw at the end there when he was pulling out the black vortex. So he still might be on the rise to steal his devil. If he does end up stealing Law's devil fruit, that'll be kind of wild, because then Blackbeard will have 3 devil fruit powers, and to have the Quake fruit, these darkness powers, and Law's. I don't see how you would stop this man. That'll be kind of crazy. I hope he don't. If he does take Law's devil fruit, I hope he just give it to somebody else, because if he keeps it for himself, if he can hold 3 at one time, well, I guess you would have to be able to hold 3 at one time if he can still take other people's devil fruits and give them to other people, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. But overall, I think this is some of the best shots we got of Blackbeard in all of the series. I think some of the other best shots we got from him recently was when he raided the Pirate Empress Island. We got some amazing scenes and shots from Blackbeard during this. But oh my God, the Quake Tremor, Tremor Smash, whatever the name of the move he used, that shit looks phenomenal, and that is crazy. Which also brings me to another thing that I wanted to touch upon. So with this lightning haki, we got the introduction of the lightning haki here towards the end of Wano, and we really got to see it in action for the first time with Shanks, and him attacking that admiral and using on that admiral to kind of subdue him and put him in a bind with that lightning haki. But so far we only seen people with Conqueror's haki use it, but then in this episode we also saw Law use it when he was transforming his sex back to male. And now I'm wondering, did Law unlock Conqueror's haki after his fight with Big Mom during Wano, or is this the lightning haki? Is that more of something like an advanced armament haki, something crazy? I don't know, because I thought the lightning haki was, and I would like to believe still, that it was tied to Conqueror's haki. So if I'm going by that logic, the only other conclusion I can come to is that Law awakened his Conqueror's haki after his fight with Big Mom, because I think he also unlocked another one of his awakening powers as well, because I don't think he used Re-Room in his fight with Big Mom. I know he used K-Room. I don't recall him using Re-Room in his fight with Big Mom, unless that's the one he used when he made the sound for everything around Big Mom go silent. I can't remember if that was K-Room or Re-Room or not. I might have to go back and double check that. But yeah, I don't know, that I guess that was just an interesting thought that I had, because so far we only seen people with Conqueror's haki be able to use the new lightning haki thing that we've been seeing. I really hope Oda explains a little bit more about that as well, not just leave us in the dark on that. Whether that is part of Advanced Conquerors or not, or is that maybe just like a different level of maybe it's no separate from Conquerors altogether. Maybe it's just once you gotten so far in your all 3 levels of haki, Conquerors, armament, and observation, you unlock this lightning haki type thing. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what that is though. But I think it's tied to Conqueror's haki though. And then last but not least for this episode, this really blew my fucking mind. You mean to tell me Aokiji is on Blackbeard's power group? What the fuck? What are we doing here? First of all, why, of all the people that Aokiji you could team up with, that you went to go team up with Blackbeard? It gotta be a good reason, right? You have to have a good reason for the one to go and team up with Blackbeard. But that's just crazy though, because Blackbeard now has, I wonder, did he put him all the way up to second hand man as well? But he got album strength on his in his power group now, which is crazy. And then they stole Puddin', so now I'm wondering, did they steal Puddin' to try and force Big Mom's group to give up their road pony glyph? That's the theory I'm going with right now. That's the reason why they went and stole Puddin', is so they can force them to give up their road pony glyph. And as well as just, oh my gosh, Burgess, the other group, I think that's his name, Burgess, the sniper that was with him, that guy's on crack as well, because he was out here one-shotting the cracker soldiers like it was nothing. So that Usopp better watch out. That's all I know. Usopp better watch out. But yeah, but then that scene with Aokiji just freezing everything, that was dope as well. But just for the fact that he's on Blackbeard's group is just wild to think about. And because like who's gonna handle him? I don't know, man. The final war that we're gonna get out of this group is gonna be wild. Cause I mean, there's no telling who else is gonna end up joining Blackbeard's. But I really want to know why Aokiji decided. There we go. I really want to know why Aokiji decided to join Blackbeard. I really want to know, because it just doesn't make any sense to me. You was an admiral at first, then you lost the fight against Akainu for fleet admiral, right? But then we haven't really heard from you since. Now the next thing we hear from you is you teaming up with Blackbeard. It's just crazy. It got to be a reason, because like, why not just go possibly team up with Shanks or one of the other new members of the crew? Like, why out of everybody, why Blackbeard? It's just, I don't know. Definitely want to find out more about that. And yeah, and that was everything for 1093 as well. Once again, I do apologize for missing the 1092 review. I couldn't, like I said, I just couldn't get that out in time, so I do apologize for that. But the Egghead arc has been off to a great start. Once again, the pacing for the Egghead arc has been phenomenal. Oda just has not been scared to just, like I said, just drop all the knowledge and all the info and just keep pushing the story forward. I've been loving that about the Egghead series, the Egghead arc so far, and I'm hoping he can keep that going forward. And yeah, I'll see you all next week for the 1094 review. Thank you all for coming.